Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. We talk outdoors every Saturday morning. Good morning to all you folks right here in Memphis on AM 790, 92.9 HD. And, of course, in Brownsville on 1520 AM and 95.3, and in Jackson on News Talk 101.5. And now we're going to talk about an event that's near and dear to me. We've tried to do our part over the years. I don't know how many years they've been doing this, but I know that Johnny McFarland has been in this studio many times. Some people thought I ought to be paying him, but I don't pay anybody really here. So they're on their own. They're doing this out of the goodness of their heart.
This would be year 12.
You're 12?
Year 12.
For who? For you?
No.
For Johnny Mac?
Yes.
You're 12.
Oh, no, it's been longer than that because at Memphis it's probably 12 years.
Yeah, it's longer than that. It's been longer than that for you, right? Huh?
You mean we don't get paid, Larry? I've been waiting for like a residual check for
coming.
like years.
It's coming.
Oh,
it's in my last will and testament.
That's got to look forward to, which is nice.
Throw the dirt. All right, so we're glad to have Johnny Mack in with us, and Johnny, let's talk about it here because this is your number one fundraising, FUND, but it could be FUN.
Well, Larry, what we plan to do is put the fun in fundraiser.
Put the fun. So tell me what's going to happen next Saturday.
This is a sporting clay shoot at Memphis Sports Shooting on August 26th, and this is to benefit Mid-South Quail Forever.
Mid-South Quail Forever.
With Quail Forever, the monies we earn, we get to spend in our area as we see fit. We're not sending all our money to a national organization.
It doesn't go to the national organization. It goes right into
We decided and put it on the ground here in the Mid-South. And for sporting clays, if you haven't shot it before, some people compare it to golf with a shotgun.
Yes.
This is a great event for someone who hasn't shot before because the grand prize comes out of the hat.
Out of the hat.
They can break 2 out of 100 birds and end up winning a rifle to take home.
Whose hat's got coming out of? Your hat?
It's a blind draw. Trust me on that.
It's a blind drawing. Okay, you're going to have a blind person out there drawing for it.
If we have 60 shooters, we're going to add another gun to the pot.
But it's such a cool event, and this is really we're getting close. It's hard to believe September the 1st.
Oh, it's just a week from today, Larry.
Your event, but I'm talking about opening a dove season.
Right.
This becomes a real great opportunity to test your skills.
Gets to shoot maybe once a year.
Yeah.
They get to come out. They get to shoot 100 targets.
100 targets.
We're going to make them a member of Quail Forever.
Okay.
We're going to feed them a fine lunch of hot dogs or hamburgers.
You're always going to feed them. I know that.
Yes, we got to feed them. And like I said, this we get a lot of help and grants, of course, from friends of the NRA and
right,
such.
Yeah.
But this does help support our Youth Hunter Education Challenge.
That's it.
The YHEC.
The YHEC. Yeah.
We'll be taking some kids quail hunting in November, our youth hunt.
Yes, yeah.
We'll have this winter probably a couple of fun dog trials, field trials, and we do conservation work.
And they're very busy with doing these things, and it's a humbling experience for some of us to participate. You know, you try to hit things.
Sporting clays can be pretty humbling.
It can be very humbling. I can remember my first humbling experience. Of course, what I was telling somebody the other day, I have a problem with floaters, and it seems like they always come when I'm trying to shoot my shotgun. I've killed more floaters than I have ducks over the years. You know what a floater is?
I do.
You do? Okay. Yeah, and I have them occasionally. That, but this event itself. So what times it's at it's at the Memphis Sports Shooting.
Memphis Sports Shooting, and for this event, you don't have to be a member.
You do not have to be a member.
No, sir, not to shoot.
But you can join while you're out there.
Oh yeah,
I think that for those guys out there, they would once they see that facility. Beautiful facility.
Great place to shoot rifle, shotgun, pistol, rifle. A little archery range.
Range?
I don't know. I don't shoot the.
They got some fishing ponds out there.
They got some ponds. I've seen plenty of people training duck dogs on them.
Yes, yeah. Have you been out there? You been to the
many times? Yeah,
many times. Mm-hmm. Frank, have you been there?
I have not been there to train. I've been out there to watch
It's a
shooting.
wonderful facility.
And I think there's a 600-yard line, a 600-yard rifle line.
There is.
That's correct.
There is for long range.
And there's a pistol, a combat course, I guess.
They got a combat course,
or
but
practical pistol, whatever it's called.
once you find it the first time, you're okay. But just don't try to find it in the dark. Okay, I mean it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's a great facility, and you're going to have fun. So what's the hours on this thing?
We want them to get in there anywhere between, say, 9 and 11. But if they get there a little before 9, they'll be there early in registration, be able to get on the course earlier.
Okay, so we're talking about $150 fees. That includes
That's for a main entry. Now, if they want 4 people want to register as a team, it's $550 for 4 people.
For 4 people.
So they save a few bucks.
So you're going to shoot a lot of targets.
Yes, sir.
How many?
100 targets each.
So if you
Each
had
person's gonna
50
shoot 100
people,
targets.
if you had 50 people at 100 targets each, what is that? How many targets is that?
5.
5. 5? What do you mean?
And how many broken, Larry?
Yeah,
Or
yeah. How many broken?
5, yeah.
John said 5. Yeah. Frank is
It's
still
5
trying
something.
to figure out what
5
you're trying
something,
to say.
I don't know.
Huh?
It's 5 something.
You got to. All right.
5,000.
5,000. Thank you. Okay, just put some more
5,000.
zeros in there, John. Okay. I
It's
knew
a lot
that.
of targets.
It's a lot of targets.
And a
out there.
lot of shotgun shells get fired that day.
Now they supply their own
They
shotguns.
supply their own shotgun, their own ammo.
Okay.
It has to be shot size 7.5, 8, or 9.
Okay.
You can't come up there with last year's leftover duck lips.
You can't come up there with a. That's that's good.
They're going to have to get 7.5, 8, or 9 shot shells. Any gauge can compete. We're not doing a small gauge event. So if you want to shoot a 20 instead of a 12, that's fine. It's just going to be a little bit of a handicap for you.
And you said this is a fundraising for the organization. Talk about where this money goes.
Thanks, Larry. Like I said, the Quail Forever model is the chapters earn the money. The chapters choose where to spend the money. Now, of course, we got rules.
Sure.
We can't go out and buy a snow cone concession stand.
Yeah.
But we can decide to spend $3,000 on buying wildflower seeds for Wolf River WMA,
There
which
you
we've
go.
done.
Yes.
To be a pollinator habitat. Attracts a lot of insects, and, of course, that attract quail. It's quail habitat, too.
And you
We've
also
done-
go ahead.
No, we've done one of those projects in Arkansas and one near Millington on a farmer's place who just did a 1-acre plot.
And you also have your chapter meets once a month.
Yes, sir, at Bass Pro Shop on the 3rd Thursday at 6:30.
Yeah, okay, so you have a chance they can actually join the club too at this event. if
Oh,
they
that's
want.
they'll be a member after they shoot in this event.
Oh, so this will include the membership.
This includes a membership, yes, sir.
Okay.
And like I said, we wanted to come out, and the big deal is have fun. We'll have some donation contests going on. We'll have a couple of side games.
Side games. What do you mean by that?
We'll have Longbird.
Longbird.
It doesn't. You'll be 5 shots for probably $10,
Okay,
and it doesn't look like it's that far away
but it is.
until you try and shoot it.
Have you ever competed
The fella
in
that
the
sets that
Longbird?
up,
I have not, Larry. It's been
neither.
a while since I used to shoot quite a bit of.
I
clay
did a
targets,
lot
but
early on. Yeah.
over the
Yeah.
last several years, just got away from it.
Well,
well, that Longbird will trick a lot of people. I've watched a lot of people spend $40 and $50 trying to hit
once
that
they get
bird
started,
one
they
time.
can't stop.
And then we'll also have a 5-stand set up.
You will have the 5-stand.
Yes,
set
we'll
up.
have, and it'll be a registered NSCA registered 5-stand, and 5-stand is pretty much like sporting clays, except instead of going across hill and dale,
Yeah.
you're on one row of 5 shooting stations.
Okay.
And you move from station 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5,
Sporting clays.
like
can
you're
be,
on a trap field almost.
sporting clays can be humbling too.
Yes,
It can be very humbling.
yes, yes.
So we're talking the Mid-South Quail Forever Bustin' Clays. I love the title. I don't know whoever came up with that many years ago.
Many years ago.
Before you, Johnny. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
But, it's a great event. All the club stuff goes into this thing. And you said the age is just
They can shoot clays and handle a shotgun.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't think there's an age limit
Okay.
at Memphis Sports Shooting, but there'll be a safety officer out there.
There will be, won't
And
there?
his word will be final.
Yeah.
That will be shoot management, and his word will be final. I would like to think that anybody that's bringing a youngster with them is bringing somebody out that can handle a shotgun.
Oh, yeah. And I know this event is a fun FUN event. You want to do well, but you're giving them all these clays, and you can even go out and watch and get lunch for $10 for non-shooters, and a second shooter of the household shoots for, what is that?
We give them a discount.
Right.
A $20 discount.
Okay.
I started to say wife, but there's a lot of women shooters.
Sure there are, yeah.
If a spouse wants to come out and shoot,
yes,
or if one of your kids or both of your kids want to come out and shoot, we'll just charge them $130. They have to live in your household. You can't bring your 32-year-old son that's got his own wife and kids.
Yes, and
But,
several kids.
But if it's people that live in your household, we'll give them a discount.
Well, I know, Johnny, this means a lot to the club itself. A lot of members will be out there, I'm
yes,
sure.
sir. We'll have a crowd of members.
Yeah, they will be helping out and doing these different kind of things. And
like I say, if you haven't shot sporting clays before and you want to learn, we'll pair you up with somebody that knows sporting clays.
There you go. Okay.
And if you shoot on a four-person team, and you got three pretty good shooters together and you don't have a fourth, well, if you want to bring your grandmother, we're going to throw out the low scores on the teams.
Oh, you will?
So only the top three scores are going to be added together.
So that fourth person doesn't have to.
If they don't hit many targets, that's okay. It's not going to hurt the team.
Well, that sounds pretty good for me. And again, that's next Saturday, the 26th, starting about 9 a.m.
Yes, sir. And I think you've got the flyer, or you're going to have the flyer on your website.
I'm going to have the flyer on the website.
Well,
yes.
They can visit our Facebook page, which is Mid-South Quail Forever.
Yes.
And then our phone numbers and emails are on the flyer.
And the flyer is very. I love the Quail Forever, the habitat organization that you guys call that, and it's a great event, and that's next Saturday, the 26th of August, at the Memphis Sports Shooting Association, 9428 Old Brownsville Road. And Johnny, thank you, buddy.
Hey,
I know it's not easy for you to get around. But I'm
getting better.
We love you, buddy. Yeah,
I'm getting better,
We
Larry.
appreciate you, Dave. Thank you for bringing
And I appreciate your time
Yeah.
talking about this, and I want people to come out
Yeah.
and have fun.
Johnny's voice, he's a retired lawyer. He worked at the district attorney. We can tell him that. He's retired, and everything. But he has the voice that I love to hear because I feel passion in Johnny's voice when he talks about this event because it means a lot to him. And I thank you, buddy, for being with us. And this will be on LarryRay.com. It'll be on my Facebook page. You can go to all the other ones that Johnny was talking to, YouTube and whatever it might be. And, Johnny, we'll have you back before the November event.
I want to come back for the youth hunt.
Yes, we want to do the youth hunt and everything like that. Thank you. All right, let's take a break. Come right back and get ready because the battle of the segment intros is coming up on Outdoors with Larry Ray.